cares? All right, I think it's on. Red light's on?
Good. Show him the rope. Yep.
Yes. It looks like a...
Schweizerving.
We already did a release here.
Right.
Yep. Good. Then Cameron, if you want to pull down on the left wing strut, place that left wing on the ground and start scanning for traffic, that'd be great.
Yeah, last scan.
Good. We got that other guy, he's back taxiing.
Where is he? Okay, I
He's
got
back
him.
taxiing, but
Okay.
there's no one else on final or in the run-up area. Make sure your rope isn't getting snagged in anything on the way out. Looks like it's going out good. No knots in it. A little bit of a slight tailwind looking at our windsock, but not much. Barely anything. Wait till the rope's out and you're all ready, and then you're going to give a left thumb up whenever you're ready. That guy's still back taxiing. We're looking good. There's your waggle. Nice and slow. Good. Remember, wings level. A little more back, Michael. Yeah, right about there. Just wait. There. Now try to stay at that height. Small amounts of forward pressure. Stay low. Low. And we want to stay on next to the ground. Not too much wing down. Don't want to catch a wing in the ground. Stay low. Glider's going to want to really climb going 70 miles an hour. You got to hold it in position.
Is there something open?
Nope. Your mind. Holding a little left rudder. Don't overcorrect. You're putting a little right rudder and aileron. We're not going right yet. Then we want to stay a little off to his left. 600, 200. Alright. We would take a U-turn back to the left. Get our spoilers out. Get our airspeed under control. And go in for our land. Good. Stay off to the left side. Wheels on the horizon. Little lower, buddy. Right hand on the stick, not your left. Left hand is for spoilers, release, air vent, picking your nose. Yeah, prioritize what needs to be done here. Good, beautiful. Beautiful spot right there. Up. You were there. Bring it back down a little bit more.
It should go back naturally.
Yeah. Good. Good use of those hands and feet to correct. Take your time. We're not that far out of whack. Bring it back in slowly. Much easier to go up with the glider than it is to go back down. Good. Try to get in that perfect position and freeze. Holding in the proper pressure to maintain that wheels above the horizon or on the horizon position. Whoa. Good job. That's perfect. Photoshop that into your mind, that spot. Good. Now remember, when he makes a turn, we got to wait 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and we make the turn at the same point in space at the same bank angle.
No traffic?
God. Yeah, I usually, like I was telling Cameron, I use my peripheral vision to keep my eye on the tow plane. And kind of look around for traffic a lot. At this stage of the game, though, I want you focusing on the tow plane and start doing a little looking around for traffic. Good, smooth. Try to slow down those motions, buddy. Job. By golly, I think you're getting it.
2,300.
Got another 1,000 to go. Again, before we release, we like to look forward and down to our left and back to our right, but we've got a way to go. I think next weekend you're really going to see the colors.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. The first and the second week in October. It's starting to happen now. But if we get it's supposed to cool down a little bit over the after this weekend, the beginning of next week, that's going to help make the colors get a little vibrant. Remember, remember, about where we are over the ridge here is about 3 miles from our airport. So if we were 24 MSL, we got to remember we use 3 miles per 1,000 to cover the distance.
29.
Good, so we got about another 400 or 500 feet to go. And again, when we release, about a 45 or so, maybe a 90 to the right, but no more than that because we can't see there. Also, make sure when you get ready to release, you are not pulling back on the hand, on the stick.
Because it's banging, it's stress on the road.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. I don't really teach soft release, but down the road, I'll show you what that is all about. And we got another 150 feet, so about another 50 or 100 feet. We'll look around. Again, I like to look down where he's going to go. He's a low-wing, he can't see there. I don't see anybody, do you? Looks clear. Take a little look over to our right. Nobody there. Whenever you're ready, just pop off and make your turn. Stick and pedal. Get the hell away from the end of that road. Slow up. Throw on 2 notches of trim.
I was going to remember that.
Excellent. And you know where our airport is, right?
Right over there.
Excellent. Alright.
Oh, look at that rope.
Yeah, it's off to the side a little bit.
Well, no, it's wrapped around the...
Yeah, wrapped around the pitot tube. Let's do a 180 to the left, please. So we look left. Good. Nice high wing technique. Push, push. Wait. A little more aggressive in making that turn happen. Gliders, you're going to be more aggressive than you will be in your power plane.
180?
Yeah.
Right over there, traffic coming right at us.
Oh, that's the tow plane going down.
Oh, shit.
Good. Hey, I appreciate you pointing out the traffic.
Well, I got a little overexcited.
Good. Give me a little slow flight, Michael. About 40 miles an hour.
He didn't tell you to do stalls with me, did he?
No, why?
We've never done them.
Oh, you don't like them?
No.
Yeah, but they're so benign. Again, where's our nose? Where's our stick? What's the sound like?
It's slow, 40 miles an hour.
Yeah, good. Little left rudder, you're pressing on the, there you go. Look at our shadow in the water to your left. Alright, let me take the controls. I've got it, my ship. Follow along with me though.
Yes, sir. You didn't look.
I looked. I just didn't lift the wing up. Alright, so when we do our stalls, 50 miles an hour, indicate it. What we do is we just bring the nose about 30 degrees above the horizon, right about there. Then as the airspeed leads away, just feed the stick back, 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 back. That wasn't a good break, and then just relax.
And then forward.
Yeah, let me do it again. Here's 50 or so, 30 above the horizon. I get the instrument panel above the horizon. Good. Then when the airspeed begins to bleed away, I just bring it back, 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 back. Forward and back. And we're going to recover right around 50. Why don't you do one of those for me?
Alright, do I want to do this over the airport?
Yeah, we're on our way to the airport. Get the nose 30 above the horizon, a little more. Good. Hold it right there. Now bring the stick back, 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 back all the way. Good. Forward and back. Good. Good. Try not to freeze up on me.
No,
I saw you had a little tense.
no, I was fine. I was surprised at how fine I was. Want to do another one?
Yeah. 50 indicated. Get the nose up to...
Alright, 50 indicated.
50. Let's start at 50. The 50 you're going to find is a huge number for this aircraft. There's our 50. 30 above the horizon. A little higher. More. Right there. Now bring the stick back. Forward and back. Just relax. There you go. Good. Nice recovery. Excellent. Recovered right at 55. Excellent. Good job. There's nothing to be afraid of.
No, actually, that's so benign.
Yeah, and then even when we do our turning stalls, it's a very benign ship to do stuff in.
We are going down.
Oh, I know, it's terrible. Let me just see the ship again. We're kind of pointed. There's a farm field straight past the airport there. We're We're going to do a little bit of a steep turn. Again, 50 to 55. We're going to go left. So I look left, looks clear. Feel my hands and feet though, please, Michael. Lots of stick, lots of pedal. Push, push, push. Wait, wait, wait. Good. There it is. Back to the center. Then the back pressure.
Whoa!
This isn't even that steep. We're, again, trying to keep it at least 50 miles an hour all the way around.
Oh, shit.
If that bank angle changes a little bit, you put it right back to where it needs to be. And then when we get to the point where we're just about pointed at those fields, right stick, right pedal. Okay, I'm going to give the ship to you. Again, your hands and feet really got to work on this. At least 50 though when we do a steep turn. Alright, there's our 50. We're going to go on left. Good, wait, 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 wait. Good, back to the center, hands and feet. No, don't take the aileron out. Leave that aileron. You're going to the right with it. Leave it in the center.
Not steep, is it?
No. Unlike your power plane, we typically do a lot steeper maneuvers, a lot crisper turns. Good, level back out. Follow me on this one. We're going to do this one together to the right. Now put your hands and feet on the controls. Just mimic though, very like shadow climbing. 50 to 55. We're going to go right this time. Looks clear. Stick and pedal, push and wait. Wait, wait, there's the steepness, back to the center. Then the back pressure. Notice how I'm not even really doing anything?
Yes.
Don't worry about every little bounce. If things start to get out of hand, airspeed or bank angle, then make the adjustment. I felt it getting a little steeper, so I corrected.
Pretty close to the upwind.
Pretty close. We might be starting to run into a little bubble right here. Alright, why don't you give me one of those to the right? At least 50 though. Otherwise we can't do anything steep. Push, push, wait, wait, good. Back to the center, hands and feet evened up. A little bit of back pressure. And Michael, what I do is I look out at that pitot tube and I see where that is etching along the horizon at any given speed. For me, 55, the top pitot tube is right on the horizon. 45, it's the yarn. So what we call our outside airspeed reference. Good, that was better than the one to the left. Good job, good job.
Do you find that some people do better?
I do. I'll go, and so then what I do is I exploit the one they're bad with and make them you know, work on it so they're just as good. I find myself tending to go more left, and I don't know whether it's because when you contest fly, you know, you normally always start out the contest turning left. I think it's just easier pushing the stick that way than pulling it, say, to the right.
Landing checklist?
We're probably starting to get almost to that point. We can be at the IP a little lower, but it doesn't hurt to get it done. I like that you're thinking about it. Again, it's a real simple lift. Undercarriage.
Right. Spoilers.
Give them a try.
Trim. Set. I undo the trim now.
Yep. Again, 55.
Airspeed. 55.
Windsock, if you look at the windsock by those first two gliders, it's actually saying runway 7. You
Really?
see it right there?
Where?
Right by those first two gliders, by the...
I'm looking. I can't see it.
your shadow. Look to your left of your shadow.
Oh, I see it.
You see it?
Yeah.
So maybe we'll circle around right or left. I don't care. 55. Get your airspeed where it needs to be. Let's do one hole 360 so we get down at the right altitude. No, there's not much wind today.
Well, we're doing this right in the downwind, aren't we?
That's okay. We're in the glider downwind, and we're the only glider
Oh.
around. You don't want to be out wider than this because then you'll be in the pattern for the power. And by you doing a circle, keep going around. We're going for 7. Now we're at 800 feet at the IP. Lock your airspeed. Get this right hand locked in at 55. And there's a house up here on the hill.
Right?
I like to run right along this ridge, right here, parallel with the airport. 55. Lock that hand right at 55. If you almost were to let go of the stick, it would probably go closer to 60. Find that stick position. Keep our flight path parallel with our airfield. Nobody's in the pattern. 55. 55. I hear it getting quiet. You should hear the same noise. Don't rush your pattern. Look at the field you got if you come up short.
Right.
All right? You're not in the power plane. Don't rush it. Do not. Nope. Keep going. A little further. 55. We're getting a little quiet. I like to go by this road here that's perpendicular to us.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now we can do our base. Nice and crisp. Hands and feet. Crisp turns. Scan straight ahead for base traffic, as well as to your left for final traffic. Also, we're going to need to come down. How are we going to? Yes, go to about half or so. Good. Good. 55. Try to stay away from these trees. Coming over the open part of the field. A little more airspeed. You're getting a little bit. Remember, this is like the throttle in your plane. Your right hand should be locked down that airspeed. Good position. Excellent. Just don't run our right wing in these trees. Don't get any closer to these trees. You gotta it looks like we're going in for runway 7 actually. Good. No closer to the right, please. No more to the right because your wingtip's about 10 feet off those trees. And good. Check by the windsock. Make sure there's no traffic. Don't slow up yet. Don't slow up yet. Don't slow up yet. Good. Keep the airspeed. Don't flare yet. We're in a glider, not a Cessna. Now ease back gently, gently, slowly. Nope, don't do anything with the spoilers. Hold the stick back slowly. Slowly work it back with the stick. Don't let the nose hit. Slowly back. Slow. Let's taxi a little to the right. Back on the stick. More and more and more and more and more. I know. Put it in your nuts. Good. 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 Wings level. Wings level. Good job.
There is a wheel brake.
There is, but I don't want you guys
How
ever
do
to
you
use
put
it.
it? It's from the.
It's all the way back.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. And why I don't want you to use your wheel brake is because it gets you dependent on it. If you're landing and thinking you got no brakes, you're going to manage that energy more precisely.
Gotcha.
And that's what it's all about, energy management to the finest level, you know, to the smallest degree.
Okay.
Good job, though. Good job. You're getting there. You're getting there, buddy.
So that landing, I mean, I was a little close on the right.
Little close, but not bad. Not bad.
If my wings had touched, would I have...
Oh, depending on how much you touched them, the size of the branch, yeah, it could really ruin your day.
I mean, I thought that I had a pretty good idea of where I was, but...
Yeah, but you got to realize, a glider versus a power plane, our wings are another 10 or so feet longer,
Right.
10, 12 feet longer. So it's really important that on runway 7, it looks like we're coming in for a landing on the pavement.
Right.
Till we get right to almost the threshold of the airport.
Okay.
So in that aspect, I want you to kind of line up on the runway.
Okay.
All right, but in the other aspect, coming in the other way. Now, if there had been a power plane coming in on 7, we would have closed those spoilers. We would have actually come in higher and come in over those trees, and then had to drop down. So we've got a couple different patterns that we do for runway 7 as far as whether there's traffic or not.
Okay.
All right. Good as far as airspeed. Got a little bit slow there. Make sure that this right hand has got that needle on that airspeed indicator locked on solid. And then this hand, treat it like your throttle in your power plane.
Right.
You know, if you want to go further, what do you do in your power plane? You push the throttle in. Well, what do? We push our spoiler handle forward.
Right.
That cleans up the wing. That gets us further along. And then, got to make sure that we keep that solid airspeed, and you got to make sure you're switching your brain from power plane to glider. Because your ass is only a foot off the ground, not 3 feet.
Right.
So that flaring and that reaction of the flare happens at a different rate. It happens at a different height. So that's why I was kind of reiterating you. All right, remember you're in the glider.
Right.
And then once we do flare, we want to float, let some of that energy go, and basically have the glider stall with the tire like 1 inch above the ground. Then it's not over. We got to continue to maintain wings level. We got to taxi out of the way. So you're keeping your wings level with your hands, as well as not letting the nose hit. Unless you're running out of a field, then you might want to let the nose down and then apply some brakes.
Right.
But ideally, we want to balance out that energy, steer off to the side, so that should somebody be coming in behind us, they have that same opportunity of this 3,100 foot field that we do. Not that they're trying to land in front of us or land behind us, but they've got a nice strip right next to the main runway to utilize. Also, you got to make sure we clear these taxiways when we come in on 7, because I like to bring the glider back up to this end. I got to look by the restaurant and
Right.
look at the other side, because a lot of these guys in power planes aren't looking. They're just taxiing out. They're programming their thing. They don't even
Right.
stop at the stop line. So we got to be proactive about looking out for those guys. Had somebody been coming out, I might have had you leave those spoilers out, get on the ground, touch down, you know, let the nose settle, use a little brake, steer a little bit out of the way, just to make it so we didn't go over that taxiway with them being there.
Right.
And if you do see somebody, plan on them not seeing you. Okay. A lot of times, what I'll do is when they're taxiing out, and again, from doing this so many times, I can manage it. I'll like aim right at them,
Mm-hmm.
try to scare the hell out of them, so that they won't do that again. Good job. You know, think about those emergency rope breaks. If you get a chance, read in the manual of Cameron's about emergency procedures.
Okay.
Okay, because you're getting to the point where I'm going to have to, you know, pull the plug on you one of these days, real soon, and see how you react. We've been talking about it.
Right.
We've been discussing the different scenarios. Well, we're getting to the application part of that real soon.
That stall was a non-event.
Stalls are non-events in these things.
It's nothing like a power-on stalls, you know. It's
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, we could make it really dramatic, but I don't try to do that to you, particularly in a glider. I mean, what I like you to do is know about when the stall's going to happen. What are the scenarios? Well, your stick's way back, the nose is high, it's quiet,
Right.
your airspeed's low, the controls are mushy, and finally you get the buffeting.
in a turn, in a high bank turn,
Uh-huh.
stalling in a turn like that, is it harder to do on the glider than it is power?
No, it can happen, particularly if you're sloppy. We'll work on some turning, so maybe we'll do 1 or 2 of those next time. But again,
Oh, I can't wait.
it's not a big deal.
Okay.
Michael. It's nothing that you can't.
Well, you know what? Because that would probably bring my confidence level up in terms of the steep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, a lot of people are afraid to make steep turns because they're afraid of the stall.
I'm
what
getting
might
better
happen.
at it.
No, you did real good. You did real good.
To the right.
Cool. Yes, Aaron. Oh, nice. I thought you were going to come here to tell me you got 3 more seasons.
You do a ride.
Oh, cool.
Another ride?
A ride.
No, I thought I had left.
Sally texted me and she's from Carroll. She just told me they got a ride at 1 o'clock.
Oh, great.
Ride for 1.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
Oh, by the way, this screw is coming up here.
Yeah, I know. I had it when we had it down there doing some lubing the other day. I gotta put that one in and the other 2. I don't know where they went. Make sure I give you back the radio too.
You know, when I had my film and video business, we had cameras like $100,000. So we were shooting one day upstate New York. This guy who was a poet, 5-man crew. We all in the back of my van. We're driving away, and I look down where the camera usually is in the van in the middle. Hey, where the hell's the camera? And we left. It was sitting in the middle of the parking and on the driveway. You know, so it was like 15 minutes back, and there it was, still sitting there. That was fun. How can I watch my head?
A little bit of a burn.
Why?
You guys were like sitting there on the poster.
Why do you mean you're in a hurry?
Meeting, no one said it.
It looks like it'll come now. All right, let me get my logbook then.